All right, Michigan starting quarterback Cade McNamara said he was blindsided by the QB competition with JG McCarthy overflowing into the season. Now, after the performance he had yesterday, I don't think anything should be surprising. He really living on the word of being a Big Ten championship quarterback. And at the end of the day, it wasn't because of him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because of him. It was because they had a really good supporting cast. And of course, obviously, he had something to do with it, but he didn't turn the football over. But his numbers were pedestrian. At the end of the day, it wasn't even good enough to be competitive with the University of Georgia. Had he had a great game versus the University of Georgia and they won or they lost, I don't think, I think James McCarthy just, hanging the white flag. Or had he had a huge statistical last season where, he threw for 30 touchdowns and five picks and, 3,500 yards, fourth, whatever they do in college. I don't really think it would be a question. But a lot of what he did last year was just steer the bus, not go faster like the movie Speed or nothing like that. He just made sure the bus stayed on track. And when you a quarterback manager, you got to have a team around you like Georgia did, last year, and just don't mess it up. And Michigan obviously is not at that level that the Georgia Bulldogs or Alabama was in, where they can win some games with John Parker Wilson, Greg McElroy, AJ McCarron, and guys of that nature. All right. But Michigan's Cade McNamara not expecting quarterback battle with J.J. McCarthy, unusual competition. He says after Michigan's 51-7 win over Colorado State, Cade McNamara said he wasn't expecting to be in a quarterback battle with sophomore J.J. McCarthy to start the season. Jim Harbaugh announced prior to the first game that the two would battle for the starting spot, with McNamara starting the first game of the season and McCarthy starting the second. McNamara was a starter last season, helping Michigan to a 12-2 record in the first Big Ten title under Harbaugh in the berth in the college football playoffs. Quote, I would definitely say it's pretty unusual. McNamara said it was kind of a thing I wasn't expecting by the end of camp. I thought I had my best camp. I thought I put myself in a good position, and that was just the decision that the coaches went with. McNamara finished his first game completing 18 to 36 passing yards and one touchdown, with 61 of them yards coming on a touchdown pass to Roman Wilson on a swing route. Basically, it wasn't even for a yard or a couple yards was all it was. Harbaugh acknowledged that there were some drop passes, but when asked about the assessment McNamara's performance, he was complimentary. Oh, I thought it was really good. Harbaugh said he had a couple balls that were dropped, pretty good executing. I said, as I said, no issues. You got to give credit to the quarterback as well when that's taking place on the offense, moving the football, scoring points. And I thought he had a really good game. McNamara said that Harbaugh doesn't want to rotate both quarterbacks throughout the season, as we saw some last year. Last season, the quarterbacks are expecting to take the majority of the snaps, but as the battle goes on, McCarthy and McNamara will continue to split duties. But I was confident in the way I performed over camp. McNamara said, I definitely felt that way. However, it's just not my decision. So whatever it is, whatever my role is, I'm honored that my teammates recognize me for the role I have currently, and that's about it. My thing is, you can't be confident after that performance he had yesterday. He pretty much got outplayed by the Colorado State quarterback, and the Colorado State quarterback was going up against a better team, and he still matched him for touchdowns and yards. You know what I'm saying? And he just had one turnover. He just had one turnover. And you got the superior team, and most of your yards came from your teammates making plays. So everybody, man, McCarthy got to go over there and not turn the ball over next week and do what he do. You see, he ran for 20-yard touchdown yesterday. He athletic. So I mean, it was McCarthy go time next week, and if he justified that, he ain't ready to handle the starting quarterback position next week, it's Cade McNamara's job. If he go to blow the doors off of Hawaii and he look good and he don't turn the ball over, he do what he do, it should be his job. But Cade McNamara is just a bus driver, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. He's not gonna go out there and win. You're not gonna consistently win football games off his arm. You just not. You just not. And at the end of the day, a lot of this is going tomorrow. Next Saturday it's gonna be riding with JJ McCarthy. If you go out there and he wow everybody and he had a consistent, clean performance, he should be the guy. If he don't, and it's really subpar to Cade McNamara's performance, McNamara should be the guy. But they need something more than McNamara, and we all know it. They need something more than McNamara. They need something more than that. They talking about he had a really good camp, but I still don't see enough aggression from him. And at 22 years old, he is who he is. But y'all gotta remember too, he got 2 more years of eligibility. Don't forget that this dude got 2 more years of eligibility. So it's deeper than this that McNamara play this year, he be gone next year. Nah, he ain't no NFL. He ain't no NFL caliber player. So he got 1 more year after this year. Come on. So, it is what it is. It's up to McNamara to do what he do. McCarthy to do what he do and snatch the job next week versus Hawaii. They probably the same they probably the same caliber of they're both the same caliber of teams, pretty much, most part. So we just gonna have to wait and see. They play us a night game too at the big house. They would love to go to Hawaii for a game, wouldn't they? But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the College Sports Talk playlist for more videos like this. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description. Follow the bottom screen, check my link tree, find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All my information is in the link tree. Let me know what you girls and guys think. But, maybe McNamara just thought the competition shouldn't be as close as, it's coming off to be. So he said he was blindsided. Appreciate y'all. Peace.